There are a lot of traps out there. Be more like this, be less like that, do this and they'll like you, don't do this, don't wear that. Try to rap this way, don't rap that way. Make songs for the girls, make songs for the clubs, make songs for the streets. I don't know where the misconception that you would stand out or excel by being like everybody else. You know how many people rap? Take into account how many people rap. The number must be, am I over exaggerating if I say millions? I don't know. It's a high number, hands down. This is what you're up against. And your method of how you're going to get ahead is to try to blend in with everything else. Good luck with that. Now, whenever I had some, there was a point in time when I was doing shows. And I said to myself, what can I do to separate myself? I want to entertain these people. I don't want to get on the stage and just show them, look, I'm a good rapper. And then they acknowledge that I'm a good rapper and everyone goes, yeah, okay, great. Who cares? You're a good rapper. There's a lot of good rappers. I would come out with a mask, with a sheep mask. Mind you, also the body, I'm a little ripped up, whatever. I got the tattoos, this and that. And then you see the face of a sheep. The I am many across the, and then you hear like weird music. Automatically, it's captivating. I'm bringing you something different. People started kind of copying this type of shit. But in the underground, when I came through in the scene that I was in, people were not doing this. They weren't coming to the stage like this. I mean, you always had MF Doom. He had the mask or whatever. But even beyond that, I was doing different things on stage. I brought a dominatrix on stage, and we did a whole BDSM thing. The point is that I made it a point I wanted to do something different to entertain. Okay? Now, I'm not trying to be different on purpose where I'm stepping out of who and what I am to try to, because that's not going to work either. If you're the kid with green eyes, be the kid with green eyes. And what I mean by that is, Drake is the kid with green eyes. Method Man is the kid with green eyes. You understand? They got that smooth ass voice. You know what I'm saying? Just got that type of thing. If Drake tried to turn himself into Danny Brown, that's going to be silly. It's not going to work. And if Danny Brown tried to be Drake, that's probably not going to work out too well either. So you got to find who you are, but what you don't want to do is strip away the qualities that make you special, thinking that this is going to help you achieve some kind of mass appeal. I've been through it. A lot of artists have been through it. Many artists don't come back from that. A lack of success, right? What we deem commercial success, I suppose, will have you looking at your craft and saying, what am I doing wrong? What do I need to change? When realistically, all you have to do is just keep doing you. As a creative, it is important that you understand that you are not only creating art, but you are creating your life circumstances and you are creating reality. These videos that I make, these are not for everybody. If I wanted to, I can make video after video talking about the virus. I could talk about politics. I could talk about fitness. I could take a picture with no shirt on, and I can get a whole bunch of likes and attention and all of this, I am doing this for a select group of people. Do you think I'm not aware that your average person could give less than a shit about me talking about how great some artist is from my past that they never heard of in their life? I'm aware they don't care about that. But I am a creator, and I am creating reality. You understand? So, as a creator, I receive a vision, and I understand. I will create X amount of these. Down the road, it will it will gain momentum. Everything will get better. More people will watch. Blah 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 blah. But even aside from that, I do this to create a better version of me. Can I really have one of these videos every single day? Can I be committed to that? And if I succeed in that pursuit, can I do more throughout the day? What kind of person can I create in order to create a new circumstance and ultimately create a new reality? That is the power that the creator has. You have to kind of see what's not there, but will be there. You can see an outcome, and now you will devote yourself to doing the work that produces the outcome down the road. That's the role of a creator. But if you are constantly stuck in the moment and you are, oh, this didn't do this didn't do this didn't do that, how are you going to feel confident enough to take the next step? So I go back to me. And I go back to the videos. I do these as a personal, I have my own, what's the word? My own agenda behind it. It's not because I'm like, oh, I want to be like I want to have this big ass podcast. There's no promotion on these. I don't share it on Facebook. I almost want to be under the radar. I don't ask you to share. It's not about that. So the artist, back to the art and how this relates to the artist is, sometimes all you have to do is just keep doing. But it's important to do you, because you are given a certain skill. You're giving certain attributes and traits. Good example would be this, right? It's like, it's weird, but this is the first thing that came to mind. A skunk, its defense mechanism is to like fucking release an odor. The lion's defense mechanism is its ability to hunt. So on, so forth. The jellyfish are gonna fucking sting you, blah, 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 blah. Imagine the lion trying to behave like the skunk. And imagine the skunk trying to behave like the lion. You have to do what the fuck you do for it to generate the results that it will generate. I'm not going to try. I have to, you understand? Now, the trap, you have to avoid that idea that if I was more like him or if I did a little bit more of this, it's a lie. And it's a lie that they tell often. They make you believe that if you make a record that's similar to everything else that's out there, it's going to do well. Well, let me ask you something. Why is it that the most successful artists in hip-hop are the ones that are extremely distinguished from everybody else? Eminem, Jay-Z, Busta Rhymes. These are people who have withstood the test of time. Even if we look at people who had shorter runs, we look at Nelly. Nelly sound like Nelly. Lil Wayne. How about I didn't include him in the first list? But Lil Wayne sounds like Lil Wayne. Biggie. All of these people, right? Even Kanye. The list goes on. They're all very distinctive. They stand out. What they didn't do is go, let me strip away all of these great qualities about myself so I could be more appealing. Ordinary is not appealing. But it's a trap. It's a trap that artists easily fall into. Another trap, and I'm going to keep this brief because I want to wrap up. I'm already over 10 minutes. Another trap is I don't think I mentioned this earlier, but it's the sellout trap. I'm going to pretend I sell drugs. I'm gonna run up the credit card or do all of this bullshit to give the image that I am living a life that is glorified and unfortunately our culture and is it's detrimental to our community and it's a lie. It's a lie. But nonetheless, music can be entertaining and a catchy song is a catchy song. So even if you're going to be a phony, you're going to sell out, you're going to rap about a bunch of shit that you don't really do, pretend to be this person that you're not, you still have to have your distinctive qualities shine through. You're better off not doing that because realistically, if we look at it from a numbers standpoint, how many people in the world do you think are drug dealing street guys? Versus how many people are gamers? How many kids are athletic? How many people are I don't know what the fuck you people do these days. The point that I'm making is a small minority. It's going to be a very small group of people that are going to relate to that drug dealer street shit. You probably find a much wider audience being truthful to who you are. That's just, look, you could do it the other way, and a lot of people do it that way. But the beauty of being real is that you're never going to run out of content because you're just being you. So those are some traps to be aware of. And that's it. On to the next one.